Kali Audio is a fairly new pro audio company based in Southern California that was founded in 2018. Their goal is to produce high quality, professional level hardware at a reasonable price. One of their first products is the Lone Pine series of studio monitors that are built to provide, as they state, transparent, clear, and accurate sound. In this video, we'll be reviewing the flagship of the Lone Pine line, the LP-8 studio monitor. We'll take a look at its build, its features, and its sound, and see how it stacks up to the competition. So if you're interested in more hardware reviews just like this one, make sure you subscribe to this channel. But now let's get into the review of the Kali Audio LP-8 studio monitor. The LP-8 is the larger of Kali Audio's Lone Pine studio monitors. They boast a higher dynamic range than other speakers in their size and price range, which means they sound clearer, crisper, and will be better for longer listening sessions. The LP-8 separates itself from other larger studio monitors by not using the larger woofer to produce more bass, but instead create more volume across the entire frequency range, making the LP-8 great for even smaller rooms where an 8-inch studio monitor may create some sound issues. The LP-8 is a larger studio monitor than I'm used to having in the studio. Although it is quite bigger than other 5 or 6-inch studio monitors that I've used, the LP-8 doesn't feel too heavy. Even with its lighter weight for its size, the build quality still feels very solid. The materials of the monitor feel very high quality and all of the connectors feel sturdy. Starting with the front of the studio monitor, the LP-8 features a 1-inch soft dome tweeter, an 8-inch woofer, and a front-facing port tube. The tweeter features Kali Audio's 3D imaging waveguide technology, which they claim gives the monitors a more natural and lifelike sound and makes it easier to hear the details in the music you're playing. The 8-inch woofers produce punchy and clear low-end that doesn't sound boosted or overhyped. And the front-facing port tube was used instead of a rear-facing port tube found on many other studio monitors to give the LP-8s better sound in smaller rooms. Moving to the back of the LP-8s, you have balanced inputs on XLR and 1/4-inch TRS and unbalanced inputs on RCA. Next to the inputs, you have a knob for volume control, a built-in power supply that uses a standard IEC power cable, and a power switch. Above the inputs and volume control, we have the standout feature of the back of the monitors, what Kali Audio calls boundary EQ control. This is a series of dip switches to control the EQ of the monitors, along with a visual guide to help you EQ the monitors depending on where and how you have them set up in your studio. The LP-8s are very simple to set up, like most other studio monitors. Plug in the power cable, plug in your audio source, turn the monitor on, and you're ready to go. The one extra step you need to take with the LP-8 is setting up the boundary EQ control to get optimal sound. And this is a really easy setup. It's literally looking at the visual guide on the back of the monitors, then matching the EQ dip switches to how you have the monitors set up in your room. Kali Audio advertises that the LP-8s outperform other studio monitors in this price range, and after spending some time with them, I would have to agree. The sound is very crisp and punchy with lots of volume. At first, I was worried that the 8-inch size of the LP-8s would not work with the smaller size of my studio space. Larger studio monitors can cause acoustic issues in smaller spaces, creating spots in the room that can sound too bass heavy and spots where the low end disappears. And this is something that I did not experience with the LP-8s. The sound was consistent around my entire studio space and across all frequencies from low end to high end. I like my monitors to have a flat sound profile, meaning that the EQ isn't boosted anywhere in the frequency range, giving you the most accurate sound possible. Now this might not be the most appealing sound to some DJs, but for me, I like having the best representation of the audio that I'm listening to. Now when comparing the LP-8s to other 8-inch studio monitors like the KRK Rocket 8s that have a boosted low end, the LP-8s may sound like they're not giving you enough bass. So if you're interested in having a studio monitor that gives you a little bit more thump, something like the KRK may be right for you. But if you're looking for something flatter that gives you that really accurate representation of the songs you're playing, the LP-8 may be more your style. So if you're in the market for a pair of studio monitors that'll cost you around $500 US, the LP-8s come highly recommended. Now we'd like to pass off some questions to you. Which studio monitors do you currently use? And what's your favorite kind of sound profile? Go ahead and leave that down in the comments below. We'd love to hear what you guys have to say. And if you enjoyed this hardware review and like to see more just like this one, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Now, get good, get out there, and make the moments.